Hello. Well, I was watching the South Africa thing. You know, when you have a white, you know, when a white supremacist, when white supremacists in Africa, you wonder. It's like you see the greed in Africa. You see how trashy the town is. You know, greed. Greed trashes a lot of town. If you notice that, you know. Yeah, only greedy fuckers, create an unstable society at the end. It's like when you push. I realize that uh, when you push a certain race to a point, you know, and you lower them to a point, eventually they will give out. They will go all out and they'll be all mad because greedy people don't realize how much chaos they're creating, you know? Greedy people do not realize they kind of ignore what they do and they think they're always right in everything they do. So basically, you look at Africa now, you look at South Africa now. It's like you suppress the people for so damn long, you know? And now they all they want to do is kill your fucking ass. That's the way they're thinking right now, you know? That's the way they're thinking right now. It's like right now they want to kill all the white people because they done so many bad shit to them for generations. You know, for generations and generations, they had to tolerate the white people for a long time. It's like, and then you realize it's like sometimes I watch these shows where I see this city that used to be really nice. And you wonder how greed could trash a whole fucking greed, just trash everything. The country, I mean, they suck all the resources. It's like, yeah, you could see that. You could see what white people have done to Africa. They ruined Africa. They ruined Africa. And now they're making themselves look like they're the innocent one. In reality, when you suppress a race for so long, and you trash their country at the same time. You're trashing their country, and you're stealing their resources. And it's weird that you're making all the profits, and then you had segregation and separation between all the races. It's all gonna catch up. It's always like that. The past is gonna catch up. You know, that's the way it works. The past is gonna catch up with you. It's gonna hit you hard. You know, yeah. It's like I could sympathize with the South African. I could sympathize with the South African because America is no different. America is no different. They do the same exact thing. It's like everything is connected. Everything around us is connected. You know, white people are all connected to each other and everything. It's like they have their own fucking way of doing their own. It's like their own life or something. Yeah, Africa. Africa is like it's going to become more independent. I think Africa is going to become more independent, and hopefully the people, because they need the land to feed the people. It's like South Africa, especially. South Africa. Yeah, you can see how poor the people live. You can see how the poor people live in Africa. And you can see how unstable they are. But it's like I guess if you look at it, it's like they're getting their roots back in a way. If you think about it, they're getting their roots back. You know, You have the invaders, the invaders come over and then all of a sudden they want to take over your land and make up their laws and tell you you can't go to this, you can't be on this part of this side of the city. It's like you can't be on this part of the side of the city because it's only whites only, you know. How long they've been doing that? How long? That's not too long ago. That segregation in Africa is not too long ago, you know. And when you suppress and oppress a fucking race, the black race, you suppress the black race, shit, if I was in their shoes, I would be the same way. I say, fuck you, get out of the fucking country. It's like here in America, same way. It's like white people tell you to get out of their country, but in reality, they should be, it's the opposite way. It's like you suppress a certain race, and all of a sudden they're building up their tolerance for them. Playing the stupid game of, who's the owner. It's like being an ownership of a land that was never yours. Never sharing. It's always greedy fucks. Only the greedy fucks, the greedy white fucks, are the ones who destroy land, trashes everything. They trash everything. They don't leave the land the way it is, but by the time they get done with the resources, the land is useless. You gotta understand the land will be useless. Just like America, the lands are going to be useless the way they're farming the lands. They're abusing those farmers are abusing those lands, and soon it'll be a dead land. Yeah. I sympathize with us South Africans. Let them do what they do. Finally they have some power. It's like white greed. White greed will destroy everybody. That's how I look at it. White greed will destroy everybody. And they'll keep you numb. That's the way it always works.